morning, sir.
Who are you with?
I'm just a citizen journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay, what story is that?
Just a personal story I'm working on, a little project.
Can you shut that off?
Huh?
Can you shut that off?
What was that?
Can you shut that camera off?
I would prefer to keep it on for the objective record.
Okay, do you have your ID?
I would prefer not to identify myself, sir.
Okay, you know you're on a military installation, right?
Actually, I'm on Highway 1. This is a public roadway.
Yeah, but you're filming a military base. Have you stepped by the car?
What was that?
Have you stepped by the car?
I think I'm fine right where I'm at. I'm on a public roadway, sir. I'm just exercising my right to film in public, that's all.
So why are you filming the base?
Like I said, it's just for a project I'm working on. It's a personal project, sir.
You know, it draws big red flags when you film a military base.
I understand that, sir.
Okay.
But I'm just filming from public view, that's all.
Do you have a name?
Huh?
Do you have a name?
I would prefer just not to identify myself, sir.
Nope.
No disrespect to you.
You could be one of those people today. So it's for a project, for a school project?
Just a personal project, sir.
Personal project?
Yeah, just getting some stock footage, that's all. And then I'll be on my way.
What have you filmed?
Huh?
What have you filmed?
You mean here?
Yeah.
Just, I don't know very much about the base. Huh?
Am I gonna end up on YouTube?
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it.
Do you have any weapons on you, man?
No, I don't.
Okay, do you mind if I search you?
I do mind, sir.
Oh.
Okay.
Hopefully catch my good side.
We're at Camp San Luis, California Army National Guard base.
Just let me stand right here. I don't want you to get hit by a car or anything.
Sure.
And then I gotta pay for your medical bills. The government's program.
Well, I have SynCal, so it's okay.
So, do you work anywhere? Do you have a job?
I do.
Okay, do you know where you work at?
No disrespect to you, sir, but I would prefer not to provide any personal information. No disrespect.
Do you have a vehicle parked over here or anything?
No, I don't.
Walking? You're just walking?
I don't have a vehicle.
You don't have a vehicle at all?
No.
How'd you get over here?
Huh?
How'd you get over here? That's really not a personal question.
I understand. Like I said, no disrespect to you, but I really prefer not to answer any more questions. I'm just, like I said, I'm just filming from public view. I'm, gathering content for a story.
Okay.
That's really all I'd like to.
I understand you don't have to give up your name, all that. I've seen enough of your guys' YouTube videos. I understand that.
And I understand you're just doing your job. That's
Yeah. It's just kind of fishy, man. People were calling us saying there's a guy filming a military base in black camo fatigue, so of course we're gonna come up here wondering what you're doing. Yeah, a lot of crazy people around in this world now.
Well, I wasn't gonna wear my jacket, but it's kind of cold outside, so.
So do you work anywhere where you wear all that get up?
Huh?
Do you work somewhere where you have to wear all that crazy stuff?
No, not exactly.
Not exactly. You just like it. I mean, it's got a lot of pockets. That's always a good thing. Yeah, CHP might come out here. Just gonna let you know.
That's fine.
Okay, so you're not gonna tell me where you're coming from at all?
Like I said, no disrespect to you, sir, but I just really would prefer not to give up any further information.
Is it about 5'6", 5'7"?
That's what you see.
5'6". How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Like I said, sir,
Answer that too.
No,
Man, you're killing me. Trying to watch movies and stuff. You got me working tonight. Start filming, if you don't mind me asking? Where did you start filming our base, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm assuming you got dropped off at the bus stop right there. I'm just using some deductive reasoning, since you don't have a vehicle. So where did you start filming?
Like I said, sir, I would prefer, like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. I know that you're just doing your job, but I really don't want to provide any more information. Like I said, I'm just gathering content for a story and getting some
crazy anti-military stories. We're not here as I'm not here to drag you down or be a dick to you or anything.
And you're not being a dick.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
It's just weird to us. We see somebody walking down on our base filming. It happens all the time. I mean, you have a right since you're technically on private.
Yeah, the public easement, yeah.
Now, if you went that way, then that's a different story.
Well, yeah, and I understand that. I have no intentions of
Yeah, no, I understand.
going on the installation.
Everybody's got something to do nowadays. It's okay. So, all we're going to be waiting for is the CHP to get here.
Okay, that's fine. No problem.
Shouldn't take too long. They're right down the street.
Huh?
Can I see what you're filming?
I prefer not, sir.
You didn't film the jail, did you?
Huh?
You didn't film the jail over there, did you? I mean, once the CHP shows up, all bets are off the table. I mean, they're allowed to search you. We can't touch you because you're not on our property, but they can search you.
Well, actually, no, they can, unless they have reasonable suspicion that I've actually committed a crime.
Well, you're not committing a crime. It's just for their safety, for weapons, the way you're dressed. They might search you.
Oh, if I give them consent,
Yeah.
but.
Hopefully you make me famous so I could get out of the military and become rich.
I wish I was rich.
Right? You would be cool. What kind of camera is that? Just a Canon HD?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Just doing this because I'm going to do paperwork all day long because of this. So you're gonna throw me a bone and see if I was right about you being dropped off at the bus station down there?
What was that?
Are you gonna throw me a bone and prove that I was right that you got dropped off at the bus station?
Take a wild guess, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a car, so unless you have strong legs, that would be my best guess. Are you originally from this area, or you're not gonna answer that either? I mean, I'll tell you where I'm from. They'll throw me a bone every once in a while. We don't have any like crazy drones out here.
No, I haven't gotten around to getting one of those yet.
Yeah. So where are you gonna walk to? Just walk all the way down here and turn around and come back, or?
Just gonna get some shots of the base, probably the gate, and then
Oh yeah,
that'll be...
see, good thing we stopped you here. We can't film the gate.
And why's that?
Because we don't allow people to film the gate because it is a security risk.
But if I'm standing on a public road.
Yeah, but then we can try to, it'd be a bigger issue, because then we'd have to wonder what you're doing out here. We'd have to get one of our counterterrorism teams out here, so it'd be a big mess. Well, I don't have any more questions because you're not going to answer. So I'll just stay with you until it's coffee.
Okay.
So how was your day this morning?
Doing good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
That's good. No crazy stories?
No, nothing too crazy.
People don't stop you the way you're dressed?
Huh?
People don't stop and ask you questions the way you're dressed?
Well, you know, the whole thing is just that, you know, and like I said, it's no disrespect. I understand you're just doing your job, but, you know, if I was just out here walking on the highway and I didn't have a camera and I wasn't filming, I probably wouldn't get stopped.
No,
but because I have a camera, you know, it's kind of like, and all I'm doing, and I'm not trying to, you know, be disrespectful or tell you that you don't know what you're doing because, you know, you do this for a living. But when you told me earlier that I'm not allowed to film the gate, that's actually incorrect. And I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a scholar, but the First Amendment of the Constitution gives me the right to film anything I see from public view. Okay. So as long as I'm not on private property, I can film whatever I can see from public view. Now, like you said earlier, now if I attempted to come onto the base, then that would be a completely different story.
Okay.
But whatever I can see from public view, I have a First Amendment right to do that.
I understand that. I mean, everybody's got their rights. You do have a constitutional right to film. I mean, I'm not going to try to bash on the Constitution or any of that crazy.
No, I understand, sir. Good morning, sir.
Sergeant Holloway, and I'm in charge of the base security.
How you doing, Sergeant?
Hey, just go ahead and stand away from the road, okay? 'Cause I really don't want you to run. I don't want you to get run over.
Okay, I understand.
And so the reason that we're out here is when I come in this morning, I saw you off of the road, and I saw you filming the military base, okay?
Okay.
It concerned us with the way everything's going right now, possible attacks on military bases. Anytime someone is filming a military base, we'd just like to find out what their intentions are, okay? If you're on the road, public highway, there's nothing that says that you can't, okay? There's nothing that says you can't film anything because it is part of your First Amendment rights.
Okay.
But it is kind of concerning on our part when I see you dressed, black fatigues, have the camera, looking around, wondering what your intentions were. Like, are you intending harm to the base or the soldiers we have on the installation? And that's kind of where we initially come up to see if you had any harm intended towards it.
Well, and I can answer that question. That's not the case.
Okay.
Like I told your officer earlier, and he was professional, you know, but I explained to him that I'm a citizen journalist, I write for an online website, and I'm gathering content for a little story that I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
I have no intentions of attempting to go on the installation.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get some stock footage, and then I'm going to be on my way.
But would you have any problems at least giving us the online website and stuff that you publish to, just so we can look at that, or is that?
Well, I'm not really sure at this time what I'm going to do with it. You know, I'm just gathering content. What I do with it, how I incorporate it into the story, is I will determine at a later time. But that's all I'm doing right now.
Couldn't even get a first name. Can't even get your first name. You won't even give us your first name.
No, like I told your officer, no disrespect. I prefer to not to identify myself. I would like to retain that right.
So all we got, Jody, is once you get off the freeway, it is an easement thing. You are on our property. Because we do have the easements that come up. It's a Caltrans easement, even though you're not across the fence, it's still our property. But what I've done is, for now, I've notified Highway Patrol. They can come up and they can talk to you, and then they can go from there. Okay?
Okay, Sergeant. I appreciate it.
CHP shows up soon.
So somebody's looky-loo in the back of the car. They don't allow it to us, guys.
Like he said, I mean, if a car hits you, it's a lot of questions asked. Like, why did I let you get hit by a car? Well, at least you have an eventful day. You have something to put on your website.
Well, it's taken the CHP a long time to get here.
Yeah. They're usually busy around this time. So.
Well, sir, I'd like to ask, at this point, we've been waiting for the CHP for a while. I don't see him.
Now. Yeah, they should be here.
Well, I'd like to ask, at this point, am I being legally detained?
No, you're just being stopped for questioning until the CHP gets here. We're not going to detain you.
Well, with that being the case, sir, I'd like to...
For public safety, we're just going to keep you here until the CHP gets here.
Well, if I'm not legally being detained at this point, I'd like to head on down the road and...
Hold on, once.
Something legally detained. Oh, here we go.
It'll take
There we go. Highway Patrol. Now, might as well stick around and see what they say. Maybe to some people.
Yeah. So you've been arrested before? I mean, we already know, but... Well, you don't have to answer. That's your right. Well, I'm Sergeant Anderson.
Nice to meet you. I see you got some tattoos.
I do have a couple. Good on battery life?
Yeah. For 80 bucks, it should be.
80 bucks, that's it? Pretty nice looking camera for 80 bucks.
No, the battery.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's a nice looking camera for $80.
I wish the camera was 80 bucks.
Yeah, those are a couple $100 for those. I'm not into that whole camera stuff. I have a camera phone, that's about as technology savvy as I get.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a smartphone.
Well, I mean, for what you do, I guess it works. Camera phone won't do any good.
Flip phone.
Yeah.
I have a smartphone.
I don't blame you, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Gotta save money somehow. They didn't have any ongoing warrants or anything.
What was that?
They didn't have any ongoing warrants or anything like that?
No.
So now I know what you're out here doing, right? It's not illegal. I just ask out of courtesy for us, we're not on the military base. We just ask that you don't come out and film the military base. Okay, it is your right.
Okay. Well, no, thank you for starting.
I can't tell you to stop that, okay? But it puts my guys at risk because they're not going to know they're going to come up. We're out here, and there may be somebody looking at what's going to go on, and seeing us, and you're going to run off the road and hit us while we're trying to figure out who we are if you're trying to cause us harm. And that's what I do, okay?
I explained to him what I was doing, you know, but it went to one of those things where initially I was told, well, you can't film the gate, you can't, you know, and then we kind of went back and forth. If it hadn't been for all this, I would have been on my way a long time ago, you know. But, you know, I know you wanted me to talk to the Highway Patrol, and so I, you know, even though your officer told me that I was not being legally detained.
You're not being detained. You're not being detained.
But
you never were detained.
Just to, you know, out of respect for you guys, I waited for the Highway Patrol. If he has any questions of me, then he can, you know.
Okay. I just ask that in the future, if you could not film this area in the main gate, that's all I ask, because that could be used nefariously without you knowing, be used. It's sometimes for some bad reasons, okay?
Well, I'm just going to let you know, Sergeant, just, you know, before I leave, I'm going to get some shots of the gate, and then I'm going to be on my way.
As long as you don't cross onto our property, there is nothing I can do about it.
I have no intentions of...
Make sure that you're not on our property, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's so good.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, guys, be safe.
Take care, man.
Bye. Got to the gate. Patrol here. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of have mixed feelings on this audit. I'm starting to lean towards a fail, because first they tried to tell me that I couldn't film the gate. Then they tried to tell me that they preferred that I not film the gate. So I don't think they really know what they're talking about. But I want to film the gate. I mean, if he has out of the gate, we got to fill the gate. Get some shots. We got some. This is my military audit experience. Let's see here. Well, they don't want me filming the gate, but I'm still filming it. The highway patrol didn't seem too interested. Took them long enough to get here. Alright, here we are. We're at the gate. Public highway. This is Highway 1. I'm gonna get some shots of the gate, and I'm gonna be on my way. Got the sign there, lets us know exactly where we are. Well, I'm probably going to have to edit this audit down. It's been going on for pretty long. I know some of you guys don't have time to watch a, I don't know, 30, 40, 50-minute video. There's the gate.